أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا ربي زدني علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Okay, we had done this lesson number 5, that is about I'rab, I'rabul Ism, the I'rab of noun. And we talked that this is something very special in Arabic only. It has no example in any other language. Okay, so that's why it is very important topic to be understood. And Alhamdulillah, you people have understood it. Here we say that there are 3 types of I'rab. The Yani Arabic noun changes its original form, right? I'm reading from here. Arabic noun changes its original form or the case ending under different grammatical condition, right? What is I'rab? That the Arabic nouns keep changing their position, their original form, okay, depending on the grammatical condition. For example, Allahu, okay, ending on. So this ending movement we will see that here Allah has Dhamma, okay, and this is its original form. This is called nominative case, okay, and in Arabic we call it halatul jar, sorry, halatul rafa. Then it may change to Allah, okay, the ending movement you see, it's with fatha, and that is accusative case, halatun nasb. And then genitive case, we have genitive case called halatul jar, okay. Likewise, Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin, right? So these last movement, last letter movement, last letter harakat keeps changing, and these changes have different names. The original form is called halatul raf, and then accusative case halatul nasb, and then genitive case halatul raf, halatul jar. Okay, and we had seen that these Arab sometimes are with harakat, changing with harakat, I mean with movement, like as I told you, with we recognize halatul rafa with the dhamma and halatul nasb and jar with fatha and kasra, right? This is called Arab haraka, because these are harakat, fatha, kasra, dhamma, these are harakat. So these are Arabul harakat. But we saw in tasniya and in jama, right, that sometimes, like what is in tasniya, the original form or the halatul rafa is muslimani, right? So we are not recognizing through fatha, kasra, dhamma, but we are recognizing through huruf, i'rab bil huruf, right? I'rab bil huruf. Huruf means which huruf? Alif, noon, right? Muslimani, we recognize it with alif, noon. This is halatul rafa. And halatul nasb and jar we recognize with ya, noon, right? So these are the changes for huruf. Alif is a harf, noon is a harf. So alif changes into ya. So these are i'rab bil huruf, right? In tasniya. In jama also. Uh, in jama also, waw, noon, we recognize halatul raf with waw, noon, and halatul nasb and jar with ya, noon. Okay, so waw and ya are huruf. So that's why these are i'rabul huruf. I believe till here it's very clear for everyone. I want any volunteer to be on mic, please. Nashmi, may I request you to come?
Yes, Ms. Rifat. Okay.
Are you comfortable?
I am. It's okay.
Okay, just a minute. Alarm is ringing and nobody's turning it on. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I'm sorry.
Alaikum assalam.
Okay. So Nashmi, whatever I revised with you, is that clear?
Yes, yes, Ms. Rifat.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
We did this, Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, we have done it. Today,
Yes.
little bit more I just want to tell you, right?
Okay.
The same topic. Okay?
Okay.
That's why I just revised it once. Okay, these
Okay.
are the notes. Okay? Some notes are there related to the same topic. We skipped it before, but I thought of just going through everything before we move to verbs, right? Today
Okay.
might be our last class on nouns, inshallah, right?
Inshallah.
Next
Okay,
Friday, we
yes,
might
inshallah.
start verbs.
With
So
verbs.
before going to verbs, whatever little bit things were here and there pending, I want to cover it today. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here, I'rab bil harakat. We already discussed the case 1, 4, 6, 7, they are saying. 1, 4, 6, 7, yes. 1 is this, है ना? In singular form,
Yes.
we recognize it
Yes.
through harakat.
Yes.
We also we recognize through harakat. 4 also, है ना? Muannas, singular, we recognize through harakat. And 7
Yes.
also, yeah, this one also, like jama mukassar, yani broken plural also, we recognize through harakat, right?
Harakat,
In
yes.
the other
Yes.
cases, 2, 3, and 5. What are 2? 2 is tasniya. We recognize through letters, right? Huruf.
Yes.
And then 3 also, they have written 2, 3, and 5. 5 muslimatani, yeah. This one also we recognize through
Yes.
Arab, bil huruf, and waw noon, right? 3 and 5. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so these two are clear, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the new thing which I'm going to tell you is the accusative ending with mean. No, this one, sorry. Yeah, that also is very clear that there is one alif extra. Did you notice here in Musliman? Yeah, this one. Muslimun in halatul rafa, nominative case, original form,
Yes.
it is with mean with a double dhamma, but when we
Dhamma,
put
yeah.
it in halatul nasb, it takes one alif extra. Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Did you see this one alif extra is there? This one. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Musliman. Okay.
Yes.
So this alif comes extra. Yeah, they have just informed it about this in here. Okay, the new thing I have highlighted already. According to the Arab, the noun is of two kinds. Declinable, that is called mu'arab. Okay, mu'arab. Yani, it is again from Arab. It accepts the changes of Arab. So if a noun accepts the changes of Arab, it is called mu'arab. Okay? And if it declines the change, it does not change, it never changes, then it is called mabni. Okay?
Mabni.
Yeah, so these are two new terms for you. Mu'arab and mabni. What are mu'arab? Those nouns which accept the changes of, harakat or letters, as we discussed before. But some nouns, very few, they don't accept these changes. They are always same. Halatul raf, nasb, jar, always same. So they are called mabni. Okay?
Mabni, okay.
In Mu'arab, like those which accept changes in Mu'arab, declinable, there are further two kinds. Okay? It is further divided into two kinds. First is munsarif. Okay, first is munsarif. And munsarif comes from saraf. Saraf means changes. Like it is a Arabic word which will be used in Quran also, inshallah, when we'll start reading it. Okay, it means to change. So sarf means to change. So munsarif, that accepts change. First declension. Okay, first declension is that Arab at its end changes under all three different conditions. Munsarif means that it changes in all three conditions. What are three conditions? Halatul raf, nasb, and jar. Okay, like Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin.
Muhammadin,
So
yes.
this is changes in all three categories, right? In all three situations, in all three conditions. So this is called munsarif. Okay, but the second type, Second declension, in this category, the noun does not accept tanween, and in the genitive case, it does not accept jar. Okay, so what is its restriction? That in halat jar also, it does not take kasra. Okay, it takes dhamma. It changes from fatha to dhamma, sorry, from dhamma to fatha in halat raf, because raf is normal halat, original form, right?
Yes.
With dhamma. So in halat nasb, it takes fatha, but in halat jar, it does not take kasra.
Okay.
Okay, so this is another category. So partially it accepts, partially does not accept. That's why it is ghair munsarif, which changes in all three situations. This is munsarif, but if it is with some restriction, that it takes fatha but it does not take kasra, it changes in halat nasb but it does not change in halat jar, then this is ghair munsarif.
Okay.
Okay. And it does not take two things. It never takes tanween. What are the two things which it does not accept? It does not accept tanween, plus it does not accept jar.
Jar.
Okay, these two things it does not accept.
Yes.
But as it accepts in halatul nasb, that's why it is still mu'rab. Here?
Okay.
Your Nashmi, your voice is very low to me. I don't know
Hello.
if you'll come in record.
Yes.
Now
it's fine now?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, now it's fine. I could hear you before. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to see the categories of mu'rab, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It includes following. Ghair munsarif, I'm sorry. In mu'rab, only ghair munsarif, because the rest all are munsarif. Whatever they change three conditions, they are all munsarif. But ghair munsarif, we need to recognize that what are those nouns which partially accept the change, right?
Yes, yes.
So these are categories I have highlighted. Number one, names of women.
Okay.
Okay. Either it is showing like with the gol ta, this ta marbuta, or without this, yani Maryam. Now, it is very clear, no doubt, that this is the name of a girl.
Correct.
It's a woman name, right?
Yes, yes.
So all women names, all, either with this ta marbuta or without it. All women names, they are ghair munsarif. They will never take tanween, they will never take kasra.
Okay.
In halat jar also, it will be showing like halat nasb. Okay?
Okay.
Like for example, an. What is an, Nashmi? An? An
Sorry,
is?
Mr.
An. Ain, noon, an.
It's a jar, right?
It's harfe jar.
Harfe jar, yes.
It's harfe jar. So after harfe jar, whatever noun comes, it should take kasra, right?
Correct. Yes, correct.
But if I say an Aisha, so I can never say an Aisha. No, it's wrong.
No. Okay,
so
okay.
In this
name,
case
it's
also,
a name of a,
I will say an Aisha ta. So in halat jar also it takes fatha.
Okay.
So ghair munsarif nouns. Okay, we are talking about the category of ghair munsarif. Remember?
Yes.
In mu'rab, there are two kinds. First is munsarif.
Munsarif
Takes all the changes, which accepts all the changes. Okay.
Yes.
Ghair munsarif does not accept two changes. It does not accept tanween. It does not accept jar, kasra.
Jar. Yes.
So when there is a need of halat jar, it still keeps in halat nasb. Okay.
Nasb only.
Because it takes halat nasb, no?
Yeah. Even if there is a harfe jar.
Yeah. Or even if it becomes mudaf ilayh. What are the two conditions, Nashmi, that a noun can be in halat jar? There are only two conditions that a noun can be in halat jar, right?
Yes.
What are those two conditions? Number one?
One there will be hurfe jar.
Harfe jar, yes. The second?
And other one, the possession.
Yeah, possession. Yeah, it becomes mudaf ilayh.
Yeah.
Okay. There is another
Kasra at the
noun,
end, right?
mudaf, yeah. And then the second noun becomes mudaf ilay. Okay, it shows
Yes.
possession, and then mudaf ilay is always in halat jar, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay. So these are the two cases na, that a noun can be in
Yes.
halat jar. But in those
Yes.
both cases, these ghair munsrif nouns will remain in halat nasb. Like it will look like
Yes.
halat nasb. But we will say they are in
Okay.
halat jar, but they will not accept kasra, remember, right? So I
Okay.
told
Yes,
you,
correct.
an Aisha, because an is harf jar, it should come
Correct.
an Aishati according to the rule, but as it's a
Correct.
ghair munsrif noun, so it never takes kasra.
Yes.
An
Yeah, because
Khadijata, an Maryama. Like
yes.
an, because you will see this in the books of ahadith. An means from.
Yes.
That this hadith
From.
is narrated from Aisha, but it never
Yes.
takes Aishati. Is that clear? The names of
Yes.
women. Next is
So,
names of, acha, they say prophets and angels. I had a problem with this, but as it's written in the book, I cannot delete it. Not all the prophets, like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is an example. It's a name of a
yes.
prophet, but it is a
Yes.
mu'rab. It is a munsrif
Yeah.
noun. It changes in all
Okay.
three conditions, right? A few
Yes.
prophets' name. It should not be names of
Okay.
prophets. It should be few prophets.
Few. Okay.
And it is said that they are not Arab names. That's why. The reason is not that they are
Okay.
prophets' name. The reason is that they are non-Arab names. They are either
Okay.
Hebrew or, some other languages.
Okay.
Latin maybe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So few names only. An angel's name. Harut, Marut,
Yes.
these are angels.
Marut.
Jibreel,
Yes.
Mikael. You will never say
Yes.
Mikaeli. No, you will never say
No.
Jibraili. No, never. Okay. Or
Okay. Okay.
Jibrailun. Never you will see.
Mm-hmm.
It does not take tanween. It does not take kasra. Ghair munsarif means two things. It does not
Yes.
take tanween. It does not
Tanween.
take kasra.
Kasra. Correct.
Right? So name
Yes.
of few prophets. You can say
Yes.
that you can say non-Arab names. Actually, it should be
Okay.
non-Arab names and the
Okay.
names of angels. Okay, Yusuf is one
Angels.
of them. Ibrahim
Yes.
is one of them. These are prophets'
Okay.
name. It is said like
Yes.
our teacher, my sheikh, told me that they are non-Arab name. That's why they are ghair munsarif.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Third category is nouns on the pattern of af'alu. This is a pattern. This is a scale. It is
Yeah.
showing, a comparative degree. Nashmi, we know that there are some degrees, है ना?
Yeah.
According to
In
adjective, है ना?
adjectives. Yeah. Yes.
Comparative degree and superlative degree.
Correct.
So the af'alu is a comparative degree, like better than that. Akbaru,
Yeah.
yani,
Comparison. Yeah.
comparative. Comparative or superlative both come in the same way, but the change is it that we put min in the beginning. If it is
Okay.
if it is comparative, for example, okay, ana
Okay.
yani anti mujtahid, yani I'm sorry, I cannot form it, but yani I am, you are more hardworking than me.
Then.
Okay,
Yes.
if it is
Okay.
comparative, then I will put min before
Min.
degree. Min.
Okay.
Meme known
Okay.
min. Then it will become
Okay.
comparative degree. But if I say it without min, it becomes superlative degree. It's
Okay.
like that. We'll discuss inshallah in
Mhm.
detail if it comes next. But right now,
Okay.
I just want to tell you that this af'alu is the pattern of comparative degree. Like akbar,
Okay.
right? When we say Allahu Akbar,
Akbar.
Allah
Yes.
is the greatest.
Yes.
Okay, and we don't put any min, so it becomes kind of superlative degree. Afdal,
Okay.
the most blessed one.
Okay. Yes.
So all nouns which come on af'al pattern, on af'al scale, they are also ghair
Okay.
munsarif.
Okay.
Okay, some other examples are also given. The broken plural nouns, those broken plural which come on the pattern of mafa'ilu or fa'alilu. For example, not all broken, but most of the broken plurals.
Okay.
For example, masajidu, masakinu. Masakinu comes on fa'alilu pattern. This is just,
Okay.
Nashmi, these are fa'alilu, mafa'ilu. These are just words to make us understand.
Okay.
Okay, so some
Okay.
of the broken plurals also are ghair munsarif. Okay, examples are
Okay.
given: maqabir, masajid, mosques.
Yeah,
Maqabir is the
mosque.
plural of domes, right? And
Okay.
madaji, bed.
Bed.
Qawariru, glass.
Glass.
Glass, which glass? The yani glass. My glasses
The,
are made of glass. That glass. Qawarir.
okay. Like the window sheet and all, right? The
Yeah,
glass.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, name of men on the pattern of fa'lanu. On this scale,
Okay.
on this pattern, whatever name comes, for example, Rahman, Adnan, Salman,
Okay.
Uthman, okay, which comes
Yes.
on this pattern, these names are also ghair munsarif.
All. Okay.
Name of men ending with ta marbuta. Now,
Okay.
Usama too, right? This is a
Yeah.
ta marbuta in the end, but we know this is a male name. Before
Yeah.
one category we said all female names, right?
Correct. Yes.
So female names are muannas haqiqi, real gender, right?
Yes.
No, these are real feminine gender.
Real. Yes.
But these are because we have seen that this ta marbuta is the sign of feminine
Feminine.
words,
Correct.
remember?
Yes.
So we
Yes.
call these words that they are non-real feminine words, because really they
Okay.
are male gender, we know them, but
Okay.
looking like
Yes. Physically,
word
it
wise,
looks. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
due to ta marbuta they are feminine
Correct.
words looking
Correct.
like, right?
Yes.
So kind of this also comes in this category, female names, hai na? But not real,
Yes.
just
Yeah.
word like, in
Correct.
Urdu or Arabic we call it muannas lafzi, that in lafz only, in word only they are muannas,
Okay.
but
Yes.
not
But the
really
meaning
they are
is
muannas.
completely. Yeah. Really,
Haan,
they are like of men.
yeah,
Yeah. Names of men. But when we
if
look.
they are
Yeah.
ending with ta marbuta, so they become like muannas, hai na, word wise.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
they also like an usamata, never you will say an usamati, no, and it
No.
never takes tanween. Okay.
Okay.
Next is name of the most countries and cities. They are also ghair munsarif. Okay.
Okay.
Next is nouns ending with alif. Alif maksura
Okay.
or real alif. Yani alif maksura, yani short alif, है ना, in form of kind
Yes.
of fatha,
Okay.
standing line kind of. Musa, they didn't put it standing line, but it is a
But yes.
standing line, है ना, small
Correct.
standing line.
Yes.
Musa, right? Musa, Aqsa, Adna, these are all examples of alif maksura.
Okay.
And if you remember, Nashmi, alif maksura is also a symbol of muannath.
Yes.
But
As
these
we
are
have
the
symbol like ta at the end, the same way.
there are three symbols of muannath, right? Ta marbuta, alif maksura, and alif mamduda. Do you remember?
I think what is alif mamduda?
Mad alif. This is the next category. See this one.
Okay.
Fuqara'u,
Yes, yes, yes.
ruhama'u. No,
Yes. Yes.
this is also, yeah. This is also alif mamduda is also the symbol of muannas.
Monas, yes. Feminine.
Alif
Correct.
maksura, like short alif. This is
Short
also
alif.
with ya in the end ya, but on the last letter there is a standing fatha.
Okay.
This is also the symbol of muannas, but again there are some real gender like Musa. According
Yes.
to the symbol, this is a masculine. This is a feminine noun, like ta
Feminine. Yes.
marbuta.
Same.
We
Same.
know
Yes.
this is really real gender. This
It's
is
a real
just
gender.
non-real muannas word.
Correct.
Hope you're understanding.
Yes. Yes.
These are some exceptional cases. Isa. Now, according to the symbol, it is like a muannas noun.
Yes.
Because alif maksura is the symbol of muannas. But we know it is a real gender and it is a male name. Musa, Isa, right?
Yes.
So, yani, if you see like all kinds of muannas category, either through ta marbuta or through alif maksura or through alif mamduda. These were the three symbols of muannas.
Correct.
So all these are here. They are all ghair munsarif. Okay.
Yes.
All these symbolic muannas. Okay. and the real muannas. This one, first category, the real
Yes,
muannas.
correct. Yes.
Either it's carrying any symbol or not. The real
Yes.
muannas plus the symbolic muannas. I hope it's clear
Yes.
now.
Yes, yes.
These all are ghair munsarif.
Munsarif.
They will never take kasra, they will never take tanween. Sure? Okay.
Yes.
And some random additional nouns are also there. Very few. Those who don't take kasra or tanween. One is
Kasra, tanween.
jahannam. You will never say
Okay.
jahannami. Fi jahannama. It is always like that.
Okay.
You will say in the Quran, never it takes jahannami. No. It is always jahannama or jahannamu.
Namu.
Or jahannamun. Also, never you will see.
Okay.
So Iblis is also one of them. Fir'aun
Mhm.
and Yajuj and Majuj. Very few are of this category. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, again, always be ready for exceptional cases. Okay?
There
So
are a lot
whatever,
of
huh?
exceptional.
It's okay, yeah. And you
Yeah.
know, in the end, they have written. I'll show you. Okay, let me go there and then I'll show you. In here also they have written, dear students, if you don't get it, please don't get discouraged. This is just for your, for your information. As soon as we, we start reading Quran, and because Quran is a life book for us, it's not that once we will read and we will finish it, and we will keep it aside. It's not like that, na? Throughout our life, inshallah, we'll keep reading Quran, and these things will keep repeatedly coming to us. So it will be easy for us, inshallah. Okay. Okay. So the exceptions are, we studied that Rahman, Uthman, Du'an, the words which come on this pattern, they are ghair munsarif. But if alif lam is added to them, Lashmi, then they become munsarif. Then they take kasra. They don't become munsarif because still they don't take tanween. But the only thing, they accept kasra.
Okay.
They accept kasra if they are coming with alif lam.
Alif lam.
If alif lam is added, or they become 10 minutes left. Okay.
Yes.
Or they become mudaf. Mudafile. If they become mudafile, then they will accept kasra. Okay. Example is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So due to this B. Okay, because it was it should be in halat jar, so it took halat jar because it is alif lam added with Rahman.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So mawaji' was another example, on the pattern of mawaji'. We said that on this pattern, masaji', masajid, maqabir, masakin is another pattern, fa'alil pattern, right? So these also, if it takes alif lam, then it will take kasra, only kasra, right? So anil mawaji'i, alif lam is added here, right?
Yes.
So then it takes kasra.
Okay.
The occasions as to when why a noun changes its they say that some other cases are there when the noun, why a noun changes its form from nominative to accusative or genitive. I think we have discussed it already. You people know it already, that what are the cases when something comes in halatul nasb or halatul jar. Halatul jar, halatul nasb, why it comes, we will discuss when we are discussing fi'l.
Okay.
Genitive case, why a noun comes in genitive case, in halatul jar.
Yes.
2 cases only. I have explained you 2 cases, but this accusative case we will discuss when we are discussing verbs, inshallah.
Verbs.
Okay, the second category, quickly let's go. That was mabni. Remember, the beginning we said that there are 2 types of i'rab, mabni and mu'arab. Mu'arab, the ones which change, accepts change, either partial or completely.
Yes.
The ones which completely accept the change are called mu'arab, declinable, and the one which partially changes, they are called they are called munsarif. In mu'arab, munsarif and ghair munsarif. Partially changes ghair munsarif and completely changes munsarif. Clear?
Correct.
And there were the second category, mabni.
Hmm.
For mabni, indeclinable.
Yes.
Never accept any kind of change.
Change.
Okay, they are mabni, indeclinable. Most of the Arabic nouns, about 90%, are declinable. Either
Okay.
yani munsarif or ghair munsarif, right? They are
Correct.
mu'rab.
Yes.
90% are mu'rab. And in mu'rab, either they will be munsarif, most are munsarif, and some are ghair munsarif. But few, like maybe 10%, are mabni,
Okay.
indeclinable, or they
Mhm.
remain static or stationary, never changes. Okay,
Okay.
so
Mhm.
let's see what are those personal pronouns. Huwa, huma, hum,
Yes.
anta, antum. We know that they never change, right?
Yes.
Tilka, ulaika, haulai. It is always haulai. It is not haulaa or haulau. No, it's never.
No, no.
Whatever is it
Correct.
is like that. Okay?
Correct.
Tilka,
Mhm.
ulaika, haulai. And Allahi, alladhi. है ना?
Yes, correct.
Allati, alladhina. It is always alladhina. Whatever halat is, it is. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Some asmaul istifham. Istifham means interrogative pronouns.
Okay.
Yani, ma, what? Man,
Okay.
who?
Who?
Aina, where?
Okay.
Kaifa, how?
Yeah. Questions.
How many?
Yeah.
How much? Question. Interrogative
Yes.
pronouns. So
Yes.
kaifa is always kaifa. Kaifa means
Yes.
how.
How?
For
Yes.
example, if I say kaifa haluki ya Nashmi, okay?
Yeah.
How are you, Nashmi? Okay? So
Yeah.
kaifa. Kaifa means how. How are you?
Yes.
Kaifa haluk.
Yes.
Okay? It is
Ana, what
always
we say
kaifa.
answer? Answer is Ana bi khair, right?
Ana bi khairin.
Ana bi
Be
khairin.
حرف
Yeah.
جر. Nashmi, be
Correct.
حرف
Correct.
جر.
Yes.
خير.
Yes.
أنا بخير. And definitely if we stop, if we pause, like, so we say أنا بخير. But if you
Khair.
say it
Yeah.
completely, it is أنا بخير.
Khairin. Yes.
Yeah, due to
Correct.
be, right? Okay,
Yes.
so Aina is always Aina. I hope it's clear. And it's not difficult to remember because you will never read them any otherwise, any other way, right? Okay. Possessive pronouns, for example, iyahu, iyakum, iyaya, these all are always same. Alif maksura, hai na? We saw alif maksura, and like dunya, Musa. I told you it never changes. Musa is always Musa. Dunya is always dunya. So these are mabni. Nouns with personal pronoun. For example, alami. If I want to say my pen, so even if it really in any halat it will be a qalami only because this I have added na, so it can't take this qalam, can't take now tanween, or can't take now yani dhamma fatha, because due to this it has to take kasra. So it always will be in this form, qalami. But I think this should not be under this because we understand that this is due to Okay, basically these are the mabni. Yani anta, antum, antum, etc. Alladhi, allati, etc. And these interrogative pronouns, etc. Aqsa, adna, Musa. Okay, clear? Any question till here? Quickly, girls.
There is always a topic we learn, and that that goes so easy. That suddenly additional exceptions, a list of exceptions.
It's okay. These are problematic in the beginning, and believe me, Nashmi, when I was learning first time, I thought, oh my God, how can I do it?
Yeah.
But I am living example in front of you that yes, we can do
Yes.
it. Yes, Vinita.
Sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, Miss, I wanted to ask, these noun with, like, you gave example of Alif Maksura and all.
A bit louder. I think some problem is there with my speaker.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but little bit louder.
Okay. I wanted to ask, this Alif Maksura and, you gave the example of Musa and all. They were also there in Ghair Munsarif, and they're also in Mabni, right?
Yeah, in Munsarif, what we studied about them, that they
they're
are,
partially.
they are, just a minute.
That in halate rafa it takes kasra, but not in.
Nahin.
No. It's always in halate rafa. No.
For example, I think this category shouldn't be here. This alif maqsura category shouldn't be here. It is mabni. Adna is always adna. Dunya is always dunya. Just remove this category from here. This
From
comes
where,
in here.
Munsarif?
From
Shall we
ghair
remove it
mun.
from?
This is
Okay.
mabni. Dunya is always dunya. This category only. This one. This one. Temporarily just remove it from here.
Okay. The alif maksura category, right?
Okay. Because it is here, na? So here it is correct. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. So the next we have done this also, the last minute is going on. Yeah, I think rest we have done. Okay. That was the last thing. So let me conclude the class. Okay. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayka. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Ameen ya rabbal alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
See you inshallah next Friday.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.